Hex Cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a sort of digital currency that is also known as virtual currency or cryptocurrency. This means there are no physical coins or money. Everything is done online. You may transmit, for example, Bitcoin to someone over the internet without the need for an intermediary such as a bank. Although new cryptocurrencies are continually being invented, the most well-known are Bitcoin and Ether. People may use cryptocurrency to transmit money rapidly and save money on transaction fees. Some people may buy Bitcoin as an investment with the expectation that its value would grow. Cryptocurrencies can be purchased using a credit card or, in certain cases, through a process known as mining. Cryptocurrency is stored in a digital wallet, which may be located online, on your computer, or on other physical media. Before acquiring a cryptocurrency, keep in mind that you will not have the same precautions as when using US dollars. You should also be warned that fraudsters will encourage you to pay them in bitcoins because such payments are often irreversible. The most well-known cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, which is followed by Ethereum and other smaller cryptocurrencies. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about the Hex cryptocurrency, its working mechanisms, and how to claim Hex. In addition, we'll be talking about security, advantages and disadvantages of Hex. Watch till the conclusion to learn more about it all. What is Hex cryptocurrency? The Hex coin was introduced on the Ethereum network on December 2nd, 2019. Hex is an ERC20 token meant to be a store of value and to replace the certificate of deposit. This financial product's blockchain counterpart is employed in traditional finance markets. First, we'd want to go over some background information. Certificate of deposit, CDs, are issued by commercial banks in the traditional financial industry and typically give a little higher interest rate than a regular savings or checking account. Depositors should not withdraw their money in order to reach this greater interest rate. The condition is that the money should not be taken for 1, 3, or 6 months, and in other cases for up to 10 years. The funds are government guaranteed, and certificates of deposit are a simple way to earn a little additional interest without risk on unused cash in a current account. CDs are also known as term or time deposits outside of the United States. Hex is obviously intended to offer interest to those who secure their currencies with a stake. For Bitcoin holders, Hex coin is a free airdrop. It is not an ICO, and you are not required to pay anything throughout the claiming process. The Hex claim procedure may be completed safely offline, and Bitcoin holders will get 10,000 Hex every 1 BTC. Hex could only be claimed by Bitcoin holders during the first year of operation. 90% of the claimed Hex is frozen for 1 year during the phase. All coins that have not been claimed by Bitcoin holders at the conclusion of the first year of a release are awarded to other Hex users with active stakes. How does it work? The Ethereum network is used for the transaction layer, sending and receiving Hex coins, as well as communicating with the Hex smart contract, while the consensus code and staking mechanism are confined within the Hex smart contract. Hex allows users to stake their Hex currencies in exchange for a part in the issuance of new Hex coins or inflation. Furthermore, it has elements that are intended to support price appreciation while discouraging actions that cause price damage. That is, the Hex smart contract penalizes interested partners who cancel their promise ahead of time and compensates them for staking larger amounts of Hex for longer periods of time. According to Richard Hart, the founder of Hex, Hex is the world's first blockchain certificate of deposit, allowing users to stake their tokens in exchange for interest. Users can earn interest payments ranging from 3.69% if 99% of the whole supply is locked, to a staggering 369% if just 1% of the total quantity is staked. Because interest payments are made in Hex, the monetary worth of such an amount is totally dependent on the market value of Hex at the time of maturity. As previously stated, the certificate of deposit, also known as a savings account, is one of the most popular banking products. In other words, Hex is the first blockchain CD. However, Hex is constructed far better than a CD, since, with a CD, you will not be compensated extra if others choose to finish their CDs early. Security and benefits. Because it employs Ethereum security, Hex cryptocurrency is faster and cheaper to transact, as well as more secure in some aspects than Bitcoin. Hex is built on Ethereum, a proof-of-work blockchain with greater decentralized hashing power than Bitcoin. BTC also devalues its price by providing inflation to miners, who must sell Bitcoins in the market to cover the costs of power and equipment. As a result, the price falls. Unlike BTC, the Hex code is unchangeable and open source. It is a token that has been externally audited. There are no glitches, and the system is dependable. Chain Security and CoinFabric have audited Hex's security and economics. For Hex and ETH, hardware wallets such as Trezor and Ledger may be utilized with MetaMask. Hex is intended for individuals who bet for a longer period of time, since they will gain the most. You might ask, how? Users may convert Ethereum straight into Hex by removing middlemen. Kickstart Adoption provides free Hex to Bitcoin owners. This benefits minor market participants while punishing Bitcoin whales. Early claimants are rewarded, whereas late claimants are penalized. Referrers and those who referred both receive benefits. Unclaimed coins and interest are provided to individuals who have properly locked their Hex. Longer-term and larger holdings receive more shares, and the price per share continues to rise. Because Hex equalizes incentives, the more individuals that engage, the better off everyone is. Disadvantages. Of course, there will always be others who dispute the validity of Hex, calling it a massive cash grab and a compromise on secrecy. The utilization of an origin address feature built into the Hex ecosystem is the major issue for detractors. As the origin address, the contract provides an ETH address. This address is paid Hex through the contract in several ways. The so-called origin address receives a copy of all bonus and penalty payments. However, it is important to note that Hex cryptocurrency is not a security. In fact, they aren't even coins. They are simply numbers in a distributed database. Nobody truly receives anything. People can choose whether or not to run the code. The code can't do anything on its own, so it just sits there. Conclusion. Richard Hart has lofty goals for the project, picturing Hex eclipsing all others, cryptocurrencies, and real-world onboarding. He said that the organization employs tactics a fraudster could use, such as referral bonuses to attract interest, but offers an honest, real project. Hex's next objective is to use peer-to-peer technology to replace gold, credit cards, and, of course, bank certificates of deposit. It remains to be seen how this will all play out and how much advantage the product will receive. I hope you now have a better idea of what Hex cryptocurrency is and how it operates. So, how was the video? What are your thoughts on the debut of cryptocurrencies and their growing popularity? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notified about the next video. Until the next video, take care.